End Time Revelation Strategy, Revealing the Battle. This is part 1 of 3. Right off the bat, let me say, we are in a battle, the biggest yet most invisible battle ever fought in human history. It is a battle for your soul. This video is intended to help anyone who is seeking the wisdom to overcome, those seeking with true diligence and truly, fervently will overcome. I really have no working background in video making, so please bear with me and focus on the message at hand. The message is an important one for those seeking knowledge and spiritual assistance as we move into 2016. There has never been a more urgent time than now to seek Christ. I urge you to seek Christ with all your heart and soul. I hope this will open our eyes to the truth and provide you with some spiritual protection as well. First, let's take a look at Ephesians 6:13 of the King James Version Bible, which tells us, quote, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." End of quote. And the whole armor of God includes 6 categories. 1 is the belt of truth. 2 is the breastplate of righteousness. 3, feet prepared with the gospel of peace. 4, the shield of faith. 5, the helmet of salvation. And 6, the sword of the Spirit. We will go into these further in part 2 of this video series. And if we back it up to Ephesians 6:12, the Bible tells us why. The Bible clearly states, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." And I'll say that again. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And if we back it up one more time to Ephesians 6:11, the Bible tells us, "Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." So you can see the confirmation in the message there. It really is a daily battle against flesh and blood, since the devil masquerades as an angel of light. So we need to understand the truth of what is of the devil and what is not. Not some New Age version of the truth, but 100% truth. To fully understand this, we must first seek to understand who exactly Satan is and not fall for any New Age deception or sugar-coated fairy tale. Satan is the prince of the air. Satan, aka Moloch, is the ruler of anger or wrath. So one must seek to keep their anger under control at all times. Lucifer is the ruler of pride or entitlement. So all pride must be shoved out the window. Number 3 is Leviathan. Leviathan rules envy or jealousy. Number 4, Belial or Baal is the ruler of lying and corruption. Worshipping Mammon is about greed or avarice, aka materialism. Asmodee or Baphomet is the ruler of lust or addiction. And this does not have to be of a sexual nature. You can lust after anything you are obsessed with, basically. Beelzebub is the ruler of gluttony or waste, aka piggish behavior. Balpeor or Belphegor, not sure if I'm saying that right, is the ruler of laziness or discouragement. Therefore, discouragement is something which needs to be overcome, as well as all the other items listed herein, in order for you to overcome Satan. And if we carry on and take a look at Matthew 10, verses 28 to 33, we find this expands on this and gives us some good news too. It says there, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father, but the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven." For further insight and revelation on this message and what's coming in 2016 as we move along, as well as what's happening right now, I recommend listening to 1. Jonathan Kleck, 2. Hagman and Hagman, and number 3. Stephen Quayle. This will assist you in opening your eyes to everyday events happening right now, as well as future events, and doing the spiritual work needed as forces become darker. I hope this video has been helpful and helped to open your eyes and address what we are truly up against, especially if you are targeted in some ways. I know some people are targeted with nasty emails fired at them, or their email is hacked into, while others are being shot with major surveillance, far beyond iPhone surveillance, Please keep your eyes open for video number 2, which will address putting on the full armor of God and go into greater depth on how to do that. In concluding, and as a prayer of protection, I would recommend reading Psalm 91 from the Bible. Thank you for listening. Stay safe.